Hi, welcome to this online workshop on the 7 steps to financial success. My name is Khoo, and today we're going to focus on 3 things. How do you take charge of your financial destiny today? How do you build multiple streams of income? How do you achieve consistent profits investing in the right assets that's going to build your net worth? So by the end of today, you know exactly what it takes and what you need to do to achieve your financial goals. So let's begin. Now, have you ever wondered why is there such a big gap in people's wealth and income? I like to draw what I call the wealth pyramid. And in any country, in any society you find, there's a huge gap. And people comment, the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, which is absolutely true. But let's find out why. In my country, for example, the average person earns about $3,000 a month. And that's about $36,000 a year. That's the median income of the entire population. The top 10% would earn at least $100,000 a year. And the top 5% would earn over $500,000 a year. So it could be $500,000, could be $1 million, could be $2 million, could be $3 million. Now, what's the point? The point is if you compare the average person in the country to the top 10%, now, what's the income gap? Income gap is about 3 times, right? The average person comparing to the top 5% is about 15 to 16 times. So what does this mean? It means this person has to work for 15 months, which is about 1.5 years, to make the same amount that this person makes in just 1 month. So why is this so? Now, is this fair? Some people say, it's not fair. Now, in my personal opinion, I think it is absolutely fair. It is totally fair if you're there. All right? Now, here's the problem. If you believe that it is not fair, then guess what? You're never going to be rich because your mind will never find a way. But if you say that it is fair, I'm going to find a way how they do it, you're going to achieve that. So let's find out why. Is it because this person works for 15 times more hours every day compared to this person? Of course not. In fact, most of the time, these people work less than these people in terms of hours. Like the entire day today, I work for just about 2 hours, right? Does this mean that this person over here had got 15 times more A's in their school grades in school? No. In fact, some of them even dropped out of school. Is it because this person over here has got 15 times more years of experience or 15 times older than this person? Of course not. There are people nowadays who are 20 years old making a lot more income and create more wealth than people in their 50s. So if it is not the hours you work every day, if it is not the grades you got in school, if it is not how old or how young you are, then what is the difference that makes the difference? The difference comes to this word. Comes down to the choices that we make every single day. The financial choices, how we choose to use our money, how we choose to manage our money. For example, do you tend to spend more than you invest? Or do you tend to invest more than you spend? Do you tend to focus more on your salary every single month? Or do you focus on creating multiple streams of income? Do you focus more on active income? Or do you focus more on passive income? See, these choices you make ultimately determine your financial success or failure. So why do we all make different choices? It's because our choices are determined by our level of intelligence. Now, I'm not talking about IQ. I'm talking about FQ, which is financial intelligence. See, I know some people who are born with extremely high IQ. They're Mensa, they're geniuses. They've got no financial intelligence, all right? So our financial intelligence is not something which we are born with. It's something which we learn, something we pick up. So this is determined by our level of education. Again, I'm not talking about formal education here. I know people who have got a high school diploma or secondary school O-level cert who achieve a lot more income than someone with a PhD and a master's degree. So it's not about formal academic education, which is important, by the way. But what is more important is what we call, again, your financial education. Here's the point. We've got to understand that the ability to create, to manage, to invest, and to protect your money is a skill. It's a set of knowledge and skills that has got to be learned. So in this workshop, we're going to learn what are the skills to create sustainable wealth for ourselves. Now here's the big problem. We go to school for about 16 years. Out of the 16 years, we spend about 3 to 4 years in university. But throughout all those years, we learn about everything from science to mathematics to English to languages. But schools don't teach us about money, one of the most important subjects in life. There's a saying, money isn't everything, which I completely agree with. The trouble is everything is money. That without money, we are not able to achieve a lot of the dreams that we have in life. We can't take care of our family. We can't make a difference in the world. We can't go out there and help people who are poor if we cannot take care of ourselves. So, schools don't teach us about money, unfortunately. Schools teach us how to work hard, how to get a job, and to make our boss rich. Right? So if schools don't teach us how to become rich, who does? The answer is no one does. And so for most people, where do we learn about money? We learn from our parents, we learn from our friends, and we learn through observation. We learn through picking up their money habits, the way they spend money, the way they invest. Now here's the trouble. If your parents are not financially successful, if your friends are not financially successful, are you learning the right thing? No, you're not. And that's why the rich always get richer and the poor always get poorer. Not because the rich are less intelligent, or rather not because the rich are more intelligent, not because they're luckier, but because they're doing the right things. And they pass it on through generations. And the poor are not able to break through.